Louisiana beer reviews. Crown Valley Brewing's Big Bison Ale. Okay. Brewed in Missouri. International bitterness unit of 23. Now it says on here 6.9% alcohol, this bottle. But on the website they say 7.2. Also in Beer Advocate and Rate Beer. So I think the issue is that each batch is a little different. And when they did this batch, it came up to 6.9. So that's what they put on the bottle. I'm just presuming that. Now, how old is this one? I don't know. I bought it at Acuista Paces, and I don't see a date. But I think, yeah, that's why I looked at the bottom. I think Crown Valley puts theirs at the bottom. There's just a bunch of numbers, nothing about a date. Okay, so this could be whatever. Anyway, the ingredients are pale, Munich 1, Cara Red, Special B, and black malts. Howler, Tall Pearl, and East Kent Goldings are the hops. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate. The bros haven't looked at it. 52 out of 100 on Rate Beer and a 42 out of 100 for the style. So ratings. I've never had it before. We started to get a lot of Crown Valley beers around here, and so far so good. I mean, all the ones I've tried have been really delightful. The Belgian style double, full-bodied and rich with notes of raisin and plum. I'll probably have it a little too cold, but oh well. Now, you can see there is not much of a head here. The thinnest little cream-colored head and a clear at the bottom, but it's a little murkier at the top. And I know when I switch the bottom contents, it's going to cloud up. But it's a brilliant, it's murky as far as its clarity. But the color is a brilliant orange. And I think when I'm looking with the sun coming at me more or less, I think if I look at it that way, no, it's a little more brown in that direction. Let's go with the aroma. It's rich, it's brandy-like, and it's certainly fruity-like. I don't know about plums. I would say more like figs and dates. And they said they use a lot, they say on the website, they use a lot of candy sugar. And I always wondered to myself, what would these wonderful Belgian-style beers taste like if they didn't use the candy sugar? And I've actually had people get agitated with me and angry and say, that's the style. You shouldn't say that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know why you would get so angry. I'm just saying without the candy sugar, I'm wondering how it would taste. Might just be ordinary. So the aroma is rich, rather boozy, and good. Let's go with the flavor. It tastes very similar to what I just described, but there's a little woody note. Maybe it's barrel aged. I don't know, but there's a woody note. Definitely the candy sugar. It has a candy caramel flavor. A candy-like or caramel flavor. Certain breadiness, bread crust. It's rich. The mouthfeel is medium and prickly. Lots of carbonation here. A little slick in the mouth. And the finish is rich, dessert-like, and sippable, let's say. It's not what you would say guzzleable. I've got beer in the fridge for guzzling purposes. I don't ever really guzzle beer, but I'm just saying if one should want to do that. You know, for session beer, as people say. But since I only ever drink on a day like today, Saturday, which would be posted Sunday, I like how sometimes you pour the beer and the little bubbles will roll across the top, and then they'll sink. I don't know if you can see that, but the first bubbles rolled across the top, and sunk. Did it again. There's some density to it. Density to the liquid. There was no sediment caked at the bottom, okay? But for guzzable beers, and like I say, I only drank on a day like today 4 in a whole day. And I'll space it out like 8 in the morning, like right now noon, 3, and then 6 at night. So, but I have Red Dog natural ice in the fridge for those kind of purposes. But for a gourmet sampling, this is something to have. It's really rich. If you like rich, full flavored, it's not too bitter, but there's bitterness there, actually, to balance out the sweetness. 23 IBUs. I would have guessed more like 37. It's hard to pin down these international bitterness units. But how would I rate this? I would give it a solid A. I think it's most excellent. I don't really see anything wrong with it. It was not expensive. The Crown Valley beers are not too expensive for singles around here. They're usually like $180, something like that, or less, I think. So hey, I love it when it's like this brewery I pick, right? And every beer I try from them is really delicious. So Les Bon Temps Relais, this is a delicious, enjoyable beer, and I just finished watching the Beer Whisperer talk about it, and he did a very good job. And he lives in Missouri, and I'm gonna end this review. It's kind of chilly today. I'm gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.